Man, we got energy drinks are killing people, man. Let's see what's going on.
Family of 17-year-old files a $1 million lawsuit after she died from drinking multiple energy drinks daily for a year. Yes, you heard that right. Daily, no days missed off, 365 every day, multiple drinks per day, which probably, you know, multiplied up on into 600 milligrams per day if you're having 3 of these drinks per day. Yeah, I went to their website actually. Each drink apparently has 12 fluid ounces, and as you can see as I'm scrolling down, we go to caffeine. It says contains 200 milligrams of caffeine per 12 fluid ounces per, you know, serving. And I just gotta say, why are you drinking multiple of these per day at 17 at your age? You're a cheerleader. What do you weigh at most? 120. The safe dose for a girl at your age max, I think, is around 100 milligrams per day. And I know a lot of people consume way more caffeine than that. But if you're going to be doing that, don't do it every fucking day, and don't do it multiple times a day. That literally makes no sense. You're speeding up dying, essentially. Your heart cannot take that level of caffeine at your size, at your age, at your weight. Like, you got to be smarter. Even I, as a grown man who's athletic, I'm not consuming more than 300 milligrams of caffeine per day. I'll have an energy drink pre-workout, and maybe I'll have a matcha throughout the day, and that's pretty much it. But apparently she was chugging way more than I would every.
But why the hell are you drinking energy drinks every day? Were you in track? But still, even in track, it's like you're at school. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's what? And your parents didn't even. You see your daughters drinking energy drinks every day, and you're not gonna be like, you need to cut it down on them energy drinks. That's crazy, bro. And what kind of energy drink even is that, bro? Hawaiian shaved ice. 0 sugar. What?
Every day too, which is crazy.
The family of a Texas teenager is blaming an energy drink for the cheerleader's death. The family of the 17-year-old is suing the drinks to...
No, wait. You're blaming the energy drink? No, blame yourself, because you saw that she was drinking that every freaking day, and you're just like, all right, yeah, our daughter loves energy drinks. Let her drink it. No, you should have been like, you need to cut that out. You need to cut that out.
Distributor for wrongful death.
They say their daughter died from an enlarged heart and say it was caused by drinking large amounts of caffeine, and they want her death to be a warning to others.
No shit. Like,
if you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because if
again, I do people realize that, or do they not realize caffeine is a drug, and too much of any drug can have negative impacts on your body that doesn't know how to process that every single day, multiple times a day. I need people to realize that caffeine is not only a stimulant, right, to, you know, it can get you going throughout the day. It is a psychoactive, so it can also affect your mood and your stability and the way you think. This is like why, again, everything within moderation. People need to learn.
This was the senior year for high school student Larissa Rodriguez.
Her goal was to go to law school. She had already been admitted to UT undergrad, amongst 20 other schools.
The 17-year-old cheerleader and student council president passed away in October. Her family's lawyers now announcing her cause of death. They say it was an enlarged heart because of excessive caffeine consumption.
I feel like this is an obvious thing. That, like, I feel like this is just common sense. Too much of any drug is bad, but caffeine, I think it's because caffeine is so ubiquitous in today's day and age in society that, and it's easily accessible to a lot of people. You know, a 5-year-old, I guess, can go into a store and get an energy drink, that people don't realize the dangers of caffeine.
The medical examiner did not say in her report that she died because she drank caffeine that day.
Right.
It's because the continuous drinking of caffeine.
Case closed. Case closed then. Because of the continuous, like, what are we talking about?
Exactly, bro. It's not like she just drank one energy drink and just died. It's from the continuous use. It's not like, you know, so, man, I blame the parents, if anything, because what the fuck?
The continuous consumption of caffeine multiple times per day. If you're having 3 of these drinks every single day.
And why does she have so many pictures?
Right? This consumption of caffeine multiple times per day.
You would have thought she was sponsored. Holy fuck. Why does she have pictures? Damn, she just loved it, huh? She might as well. She was probably better off doing crack, cocaine, something else. Like, fuck.
If you're having 3 of these drinks every single day, right, you're going to be consuming 600 milligrams of caffeine per day, you know? And what does she weigh around 100 pounds? The safe dose for a girl that young and that light, you know, minimal body weight is a cheerleader, is going to be around 100 milligrams per day, not multiple of these caffeine bombs in her body that her liver, her kidneys, her heart can't even handle. It makes no sense to me at all.
She had picked up a habit of drinking Alani new energy drinks. The drinks became such a part of her life that even her homecoming proposal was Alani themed. While the cans do have a label that says the drink.
Whoa. No, we gotta go back. We can't skip. She was so addicted to this drink, Alani, that even her homecoming theme was Alani based. See?
Nah, that's a different level of addiction. My nigga, that's like having a birthday party and your birthday party is themed after Monster energy drink. Yeah, guys, you're not drinking energy. Drink it down. She was probably like, her friends probably didn't even want to drink an energy drink. She was like, drink this damn energy drink. Damn, bro. God.
It's hard to feel bad for people in these situations. And the top comment here says, why the F are we drinking an energy drink every day? On the weekends too. Like, this is actually, it's a caffeine addiction. That's what it is.
She, like they said, Parents of the Year award goes to, because what the fuck?
Someone said Parents of the Year award goes to, right? Someone else said, I don't know who to blame. I know who to blame. The people consuming these drinks. Read your labels. People, I understand, you know, these energy drinks, they're fantastic. They make you feel good. Pre-workout, it's a pick-me-up during the day, but you actually have to read or understand, at least at the very least, how much caffeine you're consuming. You know, there's a lot of little ancillary and little minute details on the labels and all that. A lot of people are not going to read, but at least the hard-hitting drugs within these drinks, you should probably understand the doses you're consuming on a daily basis. I'm just saying, I don't know, you know.
Alani themed. While the cans do have a label that says the drink is not recommended for children, the lawsuit claims the drinks were defectively designed, marketed, and had inadequate warnings about the serious cardiac risks that excessive caffeine can cause.
Okay, then if that's the case, if we actually have retards running around in society who don't understand that too much caffeine consumption, multiple energy drinks per day, of which I believe is common sense, is bad for you every single day. 3 energy drinks per day, 600 milligrams every single day, 365, even on the weekends too, can eventually have negative impacts on your bodies. And I guess we do need a giant general surgeon's label on the middle of every energy drink, just to make sure we don't have going around killing themselves slowly by drinking too much caffeine energy drinks.
There's no warnings. There's nothing.
There actually, bro, I don't know if they updated this or not, but there literally are warnings in their description, and I believe on the bottom, not recommended for children, people who are sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or people who are nursing. Like, the story is actually reminding me why they have labels on anything. Don't drink bleach. I don't know. I don't know. Eat Tide Pods. Remember that trend? Don't open a bottle of Pine Sol and smell it because it smells good to you. Like, the fumes can destroy your brain. These things feel like common sense to me, but apparently it's not. And as you can see here, there is a warning right here on the Alani new energy drink. I've never heard of this company before this story, and it's there. It is there. But again, we live in a day and age where nobody wants to take accountability for their actions. Everybody wants to be a victim, and it's nobody's fault, right? It's everybody else's fault but your own.
On there that says, hey, if you drink this, you're going to be overstimulating your heart.
Glazer's Beer and Beverage, the company that distributed the drink to the store where Larissa would buy them, has been named.
First of all, I gotta stop. Okay, so that's like buying a car, understanding what cars do. You put gas in it, it drives, it goes vroom. You go 120 miles an hour. Do we need car manufacturers to tell drivers to say, hey, if you go fast enough and you break speeding laws, you might just end up crashing and dying? Like, clearly that is the logical outcome of doing that particular action. You do A, B is likely to occur, and C could happen to you. I don't understand why this needs to be explained.
Named a defendant in the lawsuit.
They're the ones that receive it, distribute it, and put it all over the place. And they also failed to give any warnings.
Larissa's mother said that while she knew energy drinks weren't good for her daughter, she had no idea of just how bad they could be.
So you know that they were bad for your daughter, but you let her drink it every day. Not only that, you let her have a themed party or whatever that was. Was that a party or was that like a freaking for prom? I don't know. But nah, what? There's other people that died. You should have looked up that information. Regardless, now you're trying to sue you're trying to sue the company that your daughter loved to drink. She loved to drink those apple juice. I said apple juice. Those energy drinks. Now you want to sue them, but your daughter loved them. Why you want to sue a company that your daughter loved? Isn't that insane within itself?
Wait a minute.
Now she's hoping other parents will think twice before allowing their kids the drinks.
So her mom knew. I don't know which one is the mom. Is this the mom right here? Is this the mom? Who's the mom? They knew that she had an obsession with caffeine, this particular energy drink brand, and they just allowed her. To be fair, a lot of teen girls, 17, high school, cheerleader, she probably is the rebellious type. She probably said, I'm gonna keep drinking this and you can't stop me. What can you do? What can you honestly do? There are options, but then,
maybe tell her you could die. You could potentially die. Keep drinking these, you're going to die. You're going to have a heart attack, going to have a stroke, you're in a hospital.
They're pretty extreme to a 17-year-old girl who probably doesn't even want to listen to her mom or her dad. So
I just hope that people out there at least are aware now. And
a lot of people.
She'll probably save some lives.
Ma'am, let me read these comments. Literally, someone said, why the F are you drinking an energy drink every day, right? I think people are aware of this already. So another person said, 200 milligrams a day really isn't a lot for a girl her size and weight. It actually is. And remember, she was drinking multiple of these per day. It's not like she was just consuming 200 milligrams per day and that's it. She was consuming 2, 3, 4 cans per day. She had an actual addiction. Multiply the number she was drinking by the milligrams in each can and you get 600, 800, 1,000 possibly. One person said rest in peace, but daily though. Another person said, not gonna lie, I'd be drinking 2 C4 energy drinks every day for 3 years. Buddy, go get your heart checked. I would like to note that though, if you are a man, we are better suited for, I believe, filtering out caffeine from our bodies. Women, the female body actually holds on to caffeine longer than we do. And just to clarify, I meant metabolize, not filter. They say yes, men generally metabolize caffeine faster than women on average. The main enzyme responsible is CYP1A2 in the liver, which breaks down about 95% of caffeine. Men have higher baseline of that enzyme. Women's metabolisms is slowed by estrogen, which inhibits that enzyme. This shows up clearly in studies. So yeah, just by
I got T-boned. It wasn't even my fault, and insurance still tried to hand me this tiny little offer like I would just say yes.
By the very nature of her biology, made the situation that much more worse. Another person said that's her fault. WTF, that's crazy. And it's not like this is the first time this has actually happened.
Death of his son Davis, who died after drinking too much caffeine. The 16-year-old student drank 3 drinks filled with caffeine: a McDonald's cafe latte, a large Diet Mountain Dew, and a 16-ounce energy drink. It's not necessarily the amount of caffeine that led to his death.
They might as well switch to crack, switch to cocaine. We don't hear, you know what I'm saying? Like we hear about fentanyl, people overdosing. But do we hear about crackheads? No, crackheads be on that shit all day. You know what I'm saying? They be turning, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they used to put it in Coca-Cola. I think these people need to switch over to
it's the fact that he drank all 3 in less than 2 hours.
Like, why would you do that to your body, understanding that your heart needs to beat at a certain rhythm or BPM, right? Beats per minute. Why would you do that knowing that caffeine will speed up your heart rate or probably just throw it out of rhythm? Can't keep up. But again, he probably didn't know that. There's unfortunately, there's a lot of people out here who don't understand that too much caffeine can actually kill you. And then here we have this video from Chubby Emu, who said a man dry scooped 35,000 milligrams of caffeine. This is what happened to his organs. Long story short, he died. He probably died. I'm not gonna watch the entire video. I'm not gonna watch the video, in fact, because it's pretty obvious. Either he irreversibly damaged his heart, his liver, or he's dead.
Can start damaging the tubules, causing permanent injury. This is what happened to E.T.'s brain, his heart, his muscles, and his kidneys after drinking 35,000 milligrams of caffeine.
Wow, shocking. His brain damaged, his heart damaged.
So he basically did it for the love of science. Yeah, let me do this and see what happens. You guys can report the statistics. If I die, I die. But it's all in the name of science. What in the world?
His liver damaged.
Is there anything that can be done for E.T.?
Well, apparently he didn't die.
Because E.T. drank his caffeine recently, it may not yet be too late. It might still be possible to decontaminate his stomach and prevent the caffeine from absorbing into his blood.
He got to the hospital fast enough.
Activated charcoal was given to him in the hopes that the remaining caffeine in his stomach would stick to the surface of the charcoal, not absorb into the blood to do its damage, and eventually pass out of his body.
Pretty smart by those medical technicians. Shout out to doctors and nurses. We love you, man. Jesus, it's just amazing. The amount of lives you save because of people like this.
Hours after the dialysis was started, E.T. no longer had any seizures and his heart rhythm started to normalize. Hyperglycemia isn't life-threatening in this context.
So he got dialysis. They put some activated charcoal compound in his system. I guess it's stuck to that combination of medication. Then he received dialysis, which I believe is like blood transfusion. It essentially helps the kidney or bypasses the kidney to filter out the blood from toxins, right? Yeah, dialysis is a life-sustaining medical procedure that filters waste, toxins, and excess fluid from the blood when the kidneys fail. So yeah, I mean, this guy luckily saved by modern technology, modern medical tech. Unfortunately for the 17-year-old girl, cooked. I mean, someone said user error. The family's not. I don't think the family's gonna win the lawsuit. That would set case law and set a precedent to where now all these other energy drink companies, like I Like Ghost energy drinks, I know there's two.
No, they're definitely not gonna win that lawsuit because she drank it daily. It wasn't like she just drank an energy drink for the first time and then she just died, So yeah, they're definitely not going to win that lawsuit. They need to blame themselves or anything. The fuck you let her drink energy drinks every day for?
200 milligrams of caffeine in each can. I'm not going to drink 3 or 4 of those per day. I drink water in the morning before I go to the gym. I may drink half of the can, within like 30 minutes, and then I'll drink like the other half. Sometimes not. I probably don't even finish the can. So as a grown man, I'll drink half the can, 100 milligrams, and then go about my day. Maybe not even drink the rest of the can. Head to the gym, maybe grab a matcha after, and that's it. Like, that's just common sense. I'm sorry, RIP to her, but holy shit. Anyway, guys, thoughts and opinions down below.
Man, crazy situation here, man. It's like they never heard about other people dying for drinking energy drinks. I didn't hear stories about people dying from drinking energy drinks, and they had no clue. They knew it was bad, but they didn't know that she could die from it. All right, lady, lock her up. She's trying to sue the freaking energy drinks company too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is crazy. Man, let me know what y'all think about this, man. If y'all made it this far, hit that thumbs up, man. Turn on post notifications, man. Sub up, all that good stuff, man. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.